know, it's New Year. I've been thinking about what I want this year to be about. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I have to admit, it's been extremely hard to adjust from having no kids to having one.
We got pad thai, both myself and Ruben.
Also on Saturday we are throwing a little housewarming party slash belated birthday party for Ruben. So I was just going to organise this cupboard and show you what it's going to look like. Guys, welcome to another video. Happy New Year. It's the 2nd of January today. It's a beautiful sunny day here in London. My parents are leaving today. How sad. I've got little Mia here with folding some clothes, so I thought we'd catch up whilst I do that. I hope you had a wonderful New Year's Eve. We just spent some time with our friends, and it was actually the first outing that we did with Mia that was longer than just a couple of hours. And it was really good. We were lucky because she was having a wonderful day. She was very comfortable. She wasn't in pain or anything. So yeah, it was absolutely perfect. And it was really great to spend some time with our friends, because that's the thing. During the holidays, everybody's kind of busy with their families. So most of the time we tend to spend, you know, our holidays with our families as well. But yes, it was really nice to instead see our friends and hang out together. And yeah, so my family is leaving, going back to Italy. It's just going to be Ruben and I for a few days, and then his mum is going to join us and spend another week with us. And I think that my mum will eventually come back and spend a little bit more time with us. It's crazy how, I mean, it's not crazy at all, it's actually very intuitive, but it's so helpful to have family around, to help around the house mostly. So I'm not sure how we're going to adjust, to be honest, to that, but we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. You know, it's New Year. I've been thinking about what I want this year to be about. I usually do some kind of New Year's, not really a New Year's resolution kind of plan, but more like intentions. I set intentions on how I want to be and feel throughout the year. And really, I just want to enjoy every day. I think that's my objective. Enjoy every day, do things that make me feel good and make me feel joyful. I've actually read something on social media, maybe it was Mel Robbins who said it, but she basically encouraged people to think about what the things that bring good energy into your life, what are the things that you enjoy doing, what are the things that you don't enjoy doing and that actually drain energy from you, and try to incorporate more of the good ones and kind of eliminate and purge the bad ones, and really make that the priority. So yeah, I've not had time to properly sit down and think about all of that stuff. But yeah, I would really like to do that. This little chicken is waking up. There's a couple of things I really want to prioritize this year, and one of them is returning to training, because it brings me so much joy. It makes me feel so good in my body. And you know, whereas in previous years I would put a lot of, I guess, focus and attention onto having an aesthetic goal, I don't think that's the case for me at all this year. I really don't care about, you know, being shredded per se, or, you know, being very defined or super toned. I really don't care too much about that. I want to become stronger, just train hard and feel stronger basically. And I really look forward to getting back into my weight training and running. I've been really craving going for a nice long run. And actually tomorrow I have a pelvic physio appointment to assess the situation and basically see whether I'm ready to go back to training and just resuming daily life activities as I did previously. So I'm very excited about that. So joyful movement is number one. Number two, pay a bit more attention to food. During my pregnancy, I ate really, really well. I really enjoy cooking. I love making things from scratch. And I think once Mia arrived with, you know, how overwhelming everything was. The cooking suddenly wasn't a priority anymore, and I was very lucky that my mum was there to fill in that gap. But yeah, I look forward to finding that joy again in eating a little bit better. Just incorporate more greens, more nutrients into my diet instead of just going for the quick, easy thing, which sometimes happens nowadays. Naturally, enjoying motherhood is a huge part of what I want this year to be about. I'm so excited to see Mia grow up and just be there for her, and yeah, enjoy every day that I get to spend together with her. I'm very excited about that, and being on maternity leave and being able to do that, I feel just very grateful about it. I have to admit, it's been extremely hard to adjust from having no kids to having one. They say that from 0 to 1 is the biggest shock, and I can absolutely understand why. Because all of a sudden your routine, your life just is completely turned upside down, and rightly so. So your days are not about you and what you want to do necessarily, at least at the beginning, but it's about, you know, your child and making sure that they're okay, and making sure that they get everything that they need. And I have to say, mental health wise, postpartum is a very vulnerable time, and if it wasn't for my family and my partner and my friends, basically my whole support system, I would have been in a very dark place. Maybe 3 weeks ago, I started having very dark thoughts. I was experiencing very low moods, basically all of the signs of postpartum depression. I started also feeling some anxiety as well on top of that. So it was a very strange cocktail of emotions, and it was very scary. Thankfully, I have a very phenomenal therapist to support me that I work with, that I've been working with for the past couple of years, and I resumed our sessions together, and it's really helped me. First of all, reframing the situation and normalizing how I feel. It can feel very lonely, it can feel very isolating, like you're the only person that feels like that you're a bad parent, that what you're feeling is not valid. And so starting therapy again made me feel very heard, very understood, and I think it really helped me get out of that vicious cycle of bad negative thinking. And I had also previously reached out to my doctor, my GP, asking for support, and they gave me some medication which, rightly or wrongly, I decided to take right away, even before starting therapy, and it actually made things a lot worse. I had very bad side effects and it didn't work at all. So I decided to stop that, at least for the time being, and just focus on therapy as the first action. And I feel a lot better. And it's also the reason why I've not been filming as often in the past few weeks. Obviously the holidays, Christmas and everything was in between. But yeah, it was tricky, I have to say, guys, it was tricky. But it's normal, it's a big, enormous, huge life change. And it takes time to adjust, just like everything. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Vuoi dire qualcosa, mami, a Mia, prima che parti?
No, che già mi manca, come dice oggi. Non sono partita e già mi manca. Vero amore? Ma la nonna torna presto. La nonna torna presto.
We've been wanting to go to Mercato Metropolitano, which is a food court in central London, for a long time. At least we've been talking about it for a few weeks, and finally we're going today. So let's get ready.
know it's the beginning of the year. Most people are still like in holiday mood, and it's bank holiday today, so actually not a big surprise. My parents just got their food and it looks delicious. It's not vegan. It's beef ramen, I think. I'll show you. We got pad thai, both myself and Ruben. It looks pretty amazing. Let's see.
Underneath. It's underneath, you need to mix it.
This is legit one of the best pad thais I've had in a long, long time. It's so delicious. Ami, qual è stata la parte più bella dell'essere venuta su in questo periodo?
Beh, insomma è superfluo dirlo, la parte più bella è mia. Sicuramente, indubbiamente.
Cos'altro ti è piaciuto?
Mi è piaciuto tanto anche Windsor, la visita di Windsor.
Yeah, we went to Windsor
yes.
just right after Christmas, and it was so lovely. It was still very Christmassy, lots of decorations, and we went for a walk around the castle. It was really nice. Ok, nient'altro, mami?
Non so, le uscite così sono carine.
Vero?
Questo del mercato metropolitano, in questa chiesa che è molto bella.
Sì, sono d'accordo.
Bene. Se lo sai che ti piace. E i piedini belli. Bello. Amore, ti piace? Ti piace? Ti piace? Le coscette. Vai.
Ciao cucinella grossa.
Grande, grande.
Grazie per essere venuti a noi.
Ci vediamo fra
Presto.
3 settimane?
3 settimane, va bene.
Ok.
Un bacino da te scriccioli.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Bello.
Chiamami se c'è qualche problema.
It's 7:45 right now, and the little one is very awake and she wants to be entertained. So I'm just sat here at her play mat, just entertaining her. And I've got my greens. I've been actually drinking athletic greens for the past maybe 10 days. I'm just trying it out. I want to see if I feel any different. I've heard very good things about it. I've not been having a lot of greens lately, not as many as I would have liked. So I just want to basically compensate for that and have improve my nutrition if I can. So let's see how it goes. Yesterday was quite sad when my parents left. I felt quite sad and low, as you would expect. Yeah, I'm just taking it easy today, just letting my feelings arise, come and go. Hopefully I will feel better later on. This little one is so happy. I'm not sure if I said this before. Oh, I speak to Mia in Italian, Ruben speaks to her in Portuguese. We want to really encourage her to learn all 3 languages, including English, obviously, because it's such a gift to be able to learn a foreign language that easily when you're that little. So yeah, that's what we're trying to do, and hopefully she will thank us for that at some point in the future. Today we're going to Greenwich, which is basically to the other side of London compared to where we are right now, for an appointment. I've got a pelvic physio appointment, as I mentioned yesterday. And she's going to assess my pelvic floor, my ab separation, and basically give me some tips on how to get back to normal. Bless you. To be able to exercise and yeah, resume normal activities. I'm quite excited about that, as I said yesterday. I just really want to go back to training and yeah, just feel a bit more normal again. Until then, Ruben has actually gone out training this morning with our friend and personal trainer, Sarah. So basically it's just me and the little one right now. Also on Saturday, we are throwing a little housewarming party / belated birthday party for Ruben. His birthday was on the 14th of December, but obviously most of our friends could not join us for any celebration around that time because, you know, too close to Christmas. So yeah, so we're throwing a little party. I think it's going to be around 15 of us all in all, which is quite a few, and I'm very excited to have everybody over. I really love hosting. So what I need to do right now is actually order cake. I mean, Ruben is not expecting it, and probably he would resent me a little bit for, you know, kind of encouraging, you know, for him to be at the center of the attention and for people to sing happy birthday to him. But yeah, I really want to give him that little special moment. So cake, and then make a list of all the things that I need to buy. I want to have, basically, I'm inviting everybody over for brunch / lunch. So we'll have some like sharing plates, some nibbles to start with, and then probably we're going to order in some food. And pizza, to be honest, is probably the easiest option, just because it's just easy to share and easy to clean up afterwards. And you know, with a newborn, I can't really, I don't really have that much time in my hands to be doing anything more elaborate. So yeah, so what I want to do this morning is just prepare the list for that. Okay, I just really want to show you what the table ended up looking like. So here it is. I've got a runner, I've got candles, I've got lovely music playing in the background, a couple of grazing platters which I assembled, lovely, lovely birthday cake which was absolutely delicious. And yeah, it was such a lovely party. And I'm also watching Gilmore Girls. I've started, maybe when we moved to London in the first Airbnb, you will have seen from previous videos, maybe that was like mid-October, I started watching Gilmore Girls. And it, you know, it's such an old show, and I remember watching it on and off when I was younger on TV. So it was really cool to start it properly again. It's on Netflix, and I really enjoy it. And also there's a very beautiful portrait of a mother-daughter relationship, and yeah, I really enjoy that. And also it's quite funny, it's witty. I've only got 3 episodes to go, so yeah, that's not much at all. and I'm already thinking, what TV show do I want to watch next? Do you have any recommendations? Anything similar to Gilmore Girls? Cake has been ordered. Vegan cookies and cream. Da-da-da-da-da. It looks amazing. Let's hope it tastes lovely. It was a very busy day. We rushed to our appointment in Greenwich just earlier and it was raining. We were in a bit of a rush and we had Mia with us. So I actually forgot my vlogging camera at home. So it just didn't quite work out. But the appointment went super well. I've healed really amazingly in the past couple of months. The only thing that is still left to heal is my ab separation. I still have 1 centimeter between my abs, which is fine, it's absolutely normal. Some people take, you know, up to a year to heal. Sometimes the gap never goes away really, which I was really surprised to learn. Yeah, so that's very good news. I've been given some exercises to do to help bridge that gap. And I've been given the green light to start running again. So I'm really excited. Probably tomorrow I will get back into it slowly, very slowly, of course. Just need to, you know, work my stamina back up gradually. So that was very good news. Yeah, so then we came back home and I showered. Ruben has been taking care of Mia and now I'm confronted with a few options. I have a few things to do around the house. It's amazing how many chores there are to do. So I could be folding laundry, I could be, what could I be doing? I could be doing, I'm sure, a bunch of other things. But I also would love to take a nap. I would love to spend some time with Ruben since he's off this week and maybe start planning some of our holidays. We've been talking a lot about traveling with Mia and yeah, take advantage of my maternity leave to go to a few places, and so we've started talking about it, and yeah, what we should do is have a proper planning session. We really enjoy doing that. It's because we like to make a list of the places that we would like to go to, or that we need to go to. We like to put all of that down, have an idea of how long to go for, where to go, how much it's going to cost, and all of those bits and pieces. And that usually puts things into perspective. We are much clearer on the budget and we're much clearer on what is actually achievable. So yeah, so we would like to do that at some point. I'm not sure if Ruben is up for it. Are you up for it?
Sure.
Sure. We have some leftover pesto that we opened a few days ago, really needs using. And we've got some veg that was getting a little bit old. Oh, who's this? Hello, Jill speaking. Bye, bye. Where was I? Yeah, that's gonna be very simple pasta dish for today. Mia is down for a little nap, but I think Ruben was just saying now that she's awake. And we had a GP appointment this morning, her 8-week checkup and everything was great, which was awesome. When the doctor was like probing and poking her, she was like smiling and like giggling, which was so cute. But everything is great. I also had my therapy session with Alex, my therapist, which always puts me in a great mood. Actually, I wasn't really looking forward to it today. I wasn't feeling too up for it, I guess. But afterwards, I don't know, it happens quite often, like I feel so much better for it. Also, I'm gonna share this really random piece of cookery advice that I got. You know that you can actually toast tofu? So if you slice it, you know, basically the thickness of, you know, a piece of toast, you can actually pop in the toaster just for a few minutes and it gets lovely and crispy. Obviously, you know, it's not gonna be tasty because it doesn't have any seasoning, but that you can add afterwards. So when I cannot be bothered to pop it in the pan and or in the oven and cook it the regular, usual way, the toaster is a great option. Actually, Very helpful piece of advice if you are a breastfeeding mum who struggles with mastitis. Certainly I've been there. My midwives have recommended to have lesser thin granules on top of food. It really helps allow milk to flow through properly. I've not had mastitis since having this on my food. Take it as you wish. Obviously speak to your health professional if you struggle with mastitis. Don't take advice from me, but just sharing something that really helped me personally. Setting up Harry Potter. This vlog is so random. I hope it's gonna be some more cohesive when I put it together. I'm in my sports bra, I'm not naked, but I'm just carrying this little one as she's having the nap of her life. This thing just came through in the mail. It's a massive Lazy Susan. If you're not familiar with what Lazy Susans are these like platforms that rotate. It's kind of like a turntable, and it's really helpful to arrange things into cupboards so that you can reach all of the items without having to move anything around. Super convenient. So I was just going to organize this cupboard and show you what it's going to look like. It's essentially where we store all of our oils, vinegars, and basically all of the bottled pantry goodies. Let's see how far we get. Oh, that looks so good. So we've got all of our oils in here, condiments and other bits, soy mince and soy chunks, and then some alcohol that currently doesn't have any other place. It's massive, by the way. This is 46 centimeters wide. Bear in mind this is 50, so it's quite a big boy, but it fits the space perfectly, and it's so functional. Look at that. Hope you guys enjoyed this really random video. I genuinely cannot even remember what I filmed in the past couple of days. I hope it makes sense. I will see when I start putting it all together. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and yeah, please let me know in the comments whether you like this type of content and what you would like to see from me. I really would love a little bit of input, so you know, just write down your thoughts, and I'll be there in the comments. Thank you so much again. Enjoy the rest of your day.